ask Tay because last time when I went to club without informing him, he was hella mad. Only I know how I made him talk to me. I don't like when he give me silent treatment. I don't know why he's so possessive. I mean, come on, yaar, you have your rights too. Why you need to ask him about every single thing? There's nothing like that, Lily. I like when he do that. I know I might sound weird, but it makes me feel special. She rolled her eyes. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. Who is that? I don't know, let me check. He got up and went towards the door. You opened the door and startled to get a peek on your lips as your dear husband smiled and backed away. Yeah, what is that? Your cheek started to burn while he was walk inside. Why are you acting like it's new? You were supposed to come tomorrow. You closed the door and walked near him when he hugged you. I missed you so much, so I straight took a flight and came back. He again kissed you while you covered his mouth with your hands. What are you doing? Lily is here. As soon as he heard her name, his expressions changed. He broke the hug and looked at you. What is she doing here? What do you mean by what is she doing here? She, Ryan, who? She paused when she looked both of you. Hello, Taeyang. Ryan said you were coming tomorrow. Taeyang took a look at you and walked upstairs in his room. You smiled at Lily and came near her. Don't mind him, Lily. He came back from the trip, so he might be tired. She shifted her gaze from upstairs to you and forced a smile. It's okay, I'm leaving now. See you later. You nodded. I'll definitely convince him to let me go for club party. She smiled and left. You closed the door and walked upstairs. You slowly came inside the room and back hugged Tay while resting your head on his back. I'm so happy that you came back. He smiled and turned towards you, still your arms wrapped around him. Really? You frowned. What kind of stupid question is that? You pouted while he laughed and hugged you. I knew my wife would be missing me, so I finished all the work as soon as possible and came back. You smiled and wrapped your arms tightly. Good job, and since you have done so much work, I'll make delicious food for you tonight. Let's go out tonight. You broke the hug and looked at him. No, we'll spend the whole day out tomorrow. He looked at you and then chuckled, pinching your nose playfully. As you wish, my beautiful lady. You were cutting onions when Taeyang came inside the kitchen. He quickly rushed towards you when he saw you wiping your tears. What happened, Jagia? Why are you crying? You rubbed your eyes and shook your head. I'm not crying, Tay. He also felt the sensation in his ears. Is it because of onions? He said, rubbing his eyes while you chuckled and nodded. Go away or else you'll start crying too. No, I won't leave you alone. If you're suffering, then I'll suffer too. You laughed. Yeah, why are you acting so cringy? He picked you up, making your eyes widen. What are you doing? He walked and made you sit on the chair and a little away from the counter. Sit here, I'll cut the rest of the onions and veggies. Hell no, it's okay, I'm fine. He peeked on your lips, making you shut and eyes widen. The more you'll insist, the more I'll kiss you. He said, smirking while you swallowed. Let's go to the hospital tomorrow. He laughed. He wore his glasses and started cutting onions. Don't cut your fingers, okay? I know better than you. You sighed. He successfully cut the vegetables and you cooked the food. Taeyang also helped you in cooking because he never let you do any work alone. He is the most caring husband. You love him so much, even though it was an arranged marriage, but you both fell in love. He is the president of a multi-billionaire company and perfect in everything. His looks are out of this world and has every quality that a woman wished to be in his life partner. This is looking so delicious. You smiled. I hope it tastes good. I can already imagine myself finishing up everything. Then what are you waiting for, Yobo? You both started to eat. How was your time in Dubai? He looked at you. I completely forgot about it. You looked him confused when he suddenly got up. What happened? I'm coming in a minute. He ran upstairs. Where are you going, Tay? You sighed. He came back after a minute. What happened to you? He smiled and walked behind you as you looked him confused. Yeah, don't look at me. Close your eyes. Why? He glared at you. Okay. You turned ahead and closed your eyes. Then took out a diamond necklace from his pocket and wrapped it around your neck as you felt something cold on your neck and a smile appeared on your face. He hooked it and sat on his chair. You can open your eyes now. You slowly opened your eyes and touched the necklace. You already brought it? It was the necklace you wanted from so long, but it is so expensive and limited that it's so hard to get your hands on it. When my wife is too secretive and don't tell me what she wants, and I have to use my special techniques. You laughed. Thank you, Yobo. You said, kissing his cheeks. This won't work. I'll take my thank you at night. Your stomach filled with butterflies as you shyly looked down. Are you ready, Vian? Shall we go now? He was waiting for you in the living room while you came downstairs. Yes, I'm ready, he said. You literally take years to get ready. You smiled awkwardly. I'm sorry. It's okay, now let's go. You nodded. Ate, can we take Lily with us? She wanna join us too. He turned at you and his face dropped. Why you always call her in middle? She's asking me. She also want to buy some stuff. You know that she always try to come in middle of us. Tiang's mood suddenly spoiled. Why are you getting mad over small thing? Because you don't understand Vian. Tell her that it's our date and we don't want any third person. Why you behave that way around her? You said dialing Lily's number but it was switched off. Her phone is switched off. He looked at you. Better. Now let's go. You pouted and followed him, wondering why he always gets mad whenever you talk about her or she comes home. You turned around surprised when Lily tapped on your shoulder. Lily? I waited for your call. If you don't want to take me along with you, then you could have just denied. She was looking a little mad. And there's nothing like that, Lily. I tried to call you, but your phone was off. Taeyang called me. That's why I came here. You looked at her confused. Taeyang did? You couldn't believe. Yes, where is he now? You still didn't understand why she's saying that because Taeyang never do that. He's paying the bill. She nodded. You knew something is off because Taeyang never do such things. He even doesn't like when you talked about her. Taeyang came out and walked towards you when his eyes fell on Lily. He didn't react and come near you. Lily smiled brightly when she looked at him. Thanks for inviting me. He didn't say it while you looked at him and he understood what you want to hear. Your face dropped, so I thought you're gonna enjoy more if your friend joined us. He smiled a little and kissed on his cheek, which Lily didn't like at all, as a grip on her back tightened. Thank you. I can do anything to make you happy. Your smile grew wider. Lily was trying to control her anger because she doesn't like the closeness between you and Taeyang. She is your friend, but there is no one who thinks more worse for you than her. From the time you got married to Taeyang, her only wish is to separate both of you and trap Taeyang because she likes him. Go and eat something now. Wait, I have to use washroom, Tae. You both go, I'll catch you there, okay? Let's go, I'll go with you. You looked at him. Are you crazy? What will you do in ladies' washroom? Go and book tables, I'll come back in few minutes. Taeyang looked at Lily in the hope that she'll accompany, but she didn't, leaving him more disappointed. Come back fast, okay? You know where to find me, right? You nodded and walked away. When you left, Lily tried to come near Taeyang, but he backed away and looked to the other side. We should go now. He tried to walk, but Lily grabbed his hand, making him look at her. Why do I feel like you don't really like my presence anymore? Taeyang raised his eyebrow. He freed his hand. She scoffed by his action and folded her arms. You seems to forget how you always asked for my help to win Ryan's heart. God, she's still so picky and you always have to do things to make her happy. Aren't you tired of this? Taeyang's jaw clenched. What are you talking about? Don't you think you should keep yourself under some limits? She scoffed, but her jaws clenched. She only manipulates you with her innocence. You deserve a lot more than that. And I can give you everything. Taeyang was trying so hard to control himself from slapping her on her face. You are right, she's really so innocent to not able to see the real face of the person whom she calls her best friend. But now I'll make her understand. Taeyang was about to leave, but Lily saw you coming back, so she grabbed Taeyang's arm and pressed her lips against his. He was too shocked with this, and so do you. When you saw them, you froze on your place. Taeyang's eyes fell on you as he quickly pushed Lily away. Your eyes filled up with tears as you walked from there, leaving without saying anything while Taeyang followed you. Why stop there? You wiped your tears and keep walking, but Taeyang grabbed your arm and made you look at him. Listen to me, Ryan. There's nothing like what you are thinking. I will explain you everything. Why don't you already tell her that we are in a relationship? She said, coming near to both of you while Taeyang looked at you and then at her. Your heart just broke into pieces. Shut up your mouth. I'll deal with you later. Ryan, he looked at you but paused when he saw you looking at him all broken. I can't believe you, Taeyang. Ryan, listen to me. You threw all the shopping bags in the dustbin and ran away from there, while Taeyang looked at Lily angrily. Be ready to deal with the consequences. He was not in a position to do anything right now and was so worried about you, so he didn't say anything and run after you. If I can't have you, I can at least make her distant from you. She rolled her eyes and grabbed all the bags from the dustbin before leaving. You closed the door, leaving Taeyang banging on it from outside. Ryan, listen to me, honey. It's not what you are thinking. I already told you what kind of girl she is. You never listen to me. You were crying, burying your face in the pillow. Ryan, please open the door. He was continuously begging you to open the door, but you didn't open it. Hours passed and you were still inside the room avoiding him. It was already dark outside and you don't hear Taeyang anymore. You got a little worried, so you decided to check outside. When you opened the door, he wasn't there. You looked around the house and he wasn't there too. You came back in your room feeling so broken. You knew Taeyang was not that type of guy, but Lily had told you a few times in past that how he always calls her and asks about Ryan. But she feels like he do all that just for an excuse. But in real, he wants to spend time with her. You always avoided all that because you don't want to spoil your relationship. You know how much Taeyang loves you. You trust him fully and now you regret not listening to him when he say he doesn't like Lily. Maybe because he got to know what kind of girl she is. You don't say anything to her because she's your best friend from childhood. You don't want to make her feel like you've changed after marrying a billionaire and forgot from where you came from. But now you've decided that you will break all your ties with her because forgiving her every time will only bring trouble in your beautiful marriage. Lily opened the door and saw Taeyang in front of him, as he was looking so mad that made him look scary. Her eyes widened when he grabbed her throat. You really like breaking someone's house, right? You know I don't like tears in my wife's eyes, but now just because of you she's crying. You really need to learn your limits. She was hitting his hands to free herself. Today I'll definitely bring your real face in front of her. She respect and love you and this is how you repay her. Come with me and tell her truth. Or else it won't take me a long time to end you here. She started to cough as Taeyang released her. And if after this you stay in contact with her, then be ready to find a place for you. She got back to her normal breath and looked at him. You know I can call the police right here and you'll be rotten in the jail for breaking inside a woman's house and trying to accuse her. Taeyang's jaws clenched as she's still showing attitude and not even feeling a bit guilty for whatever she did. What a shameless woman you are. Okay, go on, call the police. I wanna see what you do. She didn't say anything and was just looking in his eyes. Let me just mark an end to your fame and relationship because after this you won't be able to show your face to anyone. Taeyang's brows frowned in confusion when she ripped her dress. He understood what she's up to. That stupid Vian will not even try to understand anything and will leave you forever because she trusts me blindly. She didn't able to finish her sentence then when Taeyang again grabbed her throat, pinning her against the wall. Don't you dare to say her name with your dirty mouth. Do whatever pleases you because I don't care. You'll soon be at your right place. Taeyang! They both turned their faces towards you. Taeyang was surprised to see meanwhile Lily got a chance to manipulate you with her fake tears. You came near them and looked at Taeyang. I never thought you were kind of guy. Why your husband is threatening me to lie to you and took all the blame on me. Taeyang looked at her astonished and then at you who was already looking at him with teary eyes and hate. She's again lying to you, Vian. For God's sake, understand this now. She shook her head while you didn't say anything and left from there. Taeyang also ran after you. Vian, stop! You didn't say listen to him and was stepping down, wiping her tears. He finally catched you by your arm and turned you towards him. Do you still believe in that? He said while looking deep in your eyes. You just jerk your arms. How can I believe you? Is she only at the fort? And even if she is, then why didn't you push her away? Why did you let her kiss you? Because I was too shocked for what she did. Do you really think I can kiss any other girl? How do I know? No need to call the doctor, I'll be fine. He looked at you. Do you think it's funny? You literally fainted. He dialed doctor's number and called her. He was looking so tense because you suddenly fainted in the bathroom 10 minutes ago when you went for shower. He sat beside you and checked your forehead. Oh God, Tay, it's okay. Don't worry too much. Didn't you eat properly last night? You should have told me if you were not feeling good. Why didn't you? You held his hands. Thank you for coming, doctor. Please check my wife. She fainted in the bathroom and she's not even feeling well. The doctor walked near you. There's nothing to worry about, Mr. Kim. Maybe she had ate something wrong. She did your checkup and a smile appeared on her face. You seems to understand the reason behind her smile as you yourself was thinking something like that. She looked at you. Congratulations, YN. You have blessed with a God's gift. Your lips curled up in a big smile while Taeyang still looked both of you confused. What happened, doctor? Is she okay? Doctor nodded and looked at him. More than okay. And it's a good news for you too, Mr. Kim. Start your practice to become a father. Taeyang froze on his place as if he heard something wrong. He slowly looked at you while you nodded, flashing a smile at him. You're pregnant? You again nodded. He ran and hugged you tightly, showering you with kisses, ignoring that the doctor is there, who is now looking away, smiling. You broke the hug and told him to calm down. Well, you guys celebrate, I'll take my leave. Taeyang embarrassingly looked at her and walked her to the door while she left smiling. He closed the door behind him and came near you. This time his eyes were moist. You opened your arms and he hugged you, resting his head on your chest. Why are you crying on this happy moment? Thank you so much. I love you infinity. He smiled and patted his head. I'm sorry, Tae, for doubting you. He shook his head. I know you weren't serious, but I want you to trust someone wisely. When you are good, people often try to take advantage of you. You nodded. I understood and also realized that I don't need to hold on to any toxic friendship. I'll confront Lily. He broke the hug and looked at you. Thanks for giving me such a beautiful gift. I promise I will love you till my last breath. We'll make a very beautiful family. You smiled and nodded. I can't wait to see the baby already. It might not be there. You have to wait for at least 20 weeks to feel it. He looked at you surprised. That's too much. Oh god, we still have 4 more to go. Your eyes widened as you hit his shoulder. Yeah, what do you think I am? A production machine? He started to laugh while you hit his shoulder a few times playfully. My baby, we're gonna make a very big family. He laughed and hugged you.